Hi, I'm Karen. Welcome to my kitchen. On today's show, I am passing the apron to 3 special guests who are going to teach me how to make a delicious appetizer, entree, and dessert. This is one show you don't want to miss.
Kick it.
I'm so excited that you're watching the show today. We have something great planned. I have a very special guest with me today. We've got Chris Jones from The Health Journal. And Chris, thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Oh, thanks for having me on, Karen.
Well, great. What are you going to make for us today?
Today we're going to make one of my favorite appetizers. We're going to make a bruschetta.
Great. Well, what ingredients do we need?
Okay, well, we're going to need tomatoes, we need basil, we need balsamic vinegar, we need a coarse salt, like a kosher salt, we need black pepper, and then we need 2 forms of olive oil, just olive oil of your choice, and then an extra virgin olive oil.
Great. And some bread and garlic?
Some bread and garlic.
And we're good. Awesome. All right, well, let's get started. What are we doing first? Are we the bread, the tomatoes?
We're going to cut the bread first.
All right, well, I will let you do that since this is
Awesome.
your deal. When you're cutting bread, it's always best to use a bread knife or a serrated knife, because if you just use a flat knife and it's not super sharp, it'll kind of tear your bread or smash it down. So having just a nice serrated knife helps that cutting process. So we've got our bread all sliced up and we're just gonna put it here on the pan.
Sure.
And this is something that's very healthy, which goes along with your whole health journal.
Absolutely.
So what's our next step, real quickly?
First, we need to apply just a little bit of olive oil into the bread.
Okay, and we're gonna use the extra virgin olive
We
oil.
are.
We've got a brush.
Awesome. Now we're going to flip these, and then we're
Okay.
going to stick them in the oven.
Okay, and the oven is heated at
450 degrees.
450 degrees,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll just put those in there for about 5 minutes
5
or
minutes.
so. Okay, great. Let me get this out of the
Okay.
way. And here, actually, let me open that for you.
Thank you. Yeah, the next thing we're going to want to do is slice our tomatoes.
Slice our
Kind of,
tomatoes,
yeah,
okay.
Kind of wait.
Let's get peeling. So, what can you tell me about your magazine as far as what? Obviously, you cover health issues, but is it exercises? Is it mental health as well? What-
Yeah. Well, we cover a variety of health topics. Our February issue, we covered heart conditions.
Oh,
And we talked about
makes
health
sense.
disparities among different among ethnicities. So we kind of cover health in that regard. We do fitness. We have a feature on the outdoors. We have financial health and mental health.
Oh, financial health.
And also
well,
family
that's a huge
health.
contributing factor to mental health.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tomato overboard. All right. We have fun on this show.
Yes.
Sometimes a little too much fun. Once I have a lot of coffee in me, that's nothing. Okay, I think we have them all peeled, and I just heard the timer go off.
Great.
Why don't you go ahead and pull that bread out? Let me give you these so you
All
don't
right.
burn your fingers off. And I'm going to make some room here.
Next up is we're going to need to chop the garlic.
Okay. Are you a good garlic chopper?
I am not a good garlic
It's a
chopper.
good way to get your aggressions out.
Oh, is it?
The peeling of the garlic.
I may need to become a good garlic chopper.
I'll show you how. Wow. how much garlic do we need?
We need two whole cloves.
2 whole cloves. Okay. Well, this part is not the fun part, but the smashing it is fun. There's 1. And there's 2. Let me get this out of the way for a second. Just gonna lay that on top. And just bam! And what that's gonna do, it's gonna break that garlic clove, and it's gonna break the peel, and they'll pop right out of the peel real easily.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Let me know when you're ready.
You go for it.
Okay.
Huh? See?
How easy is that? Oh, yeah.
And then it kind of crushes it up, and then that's it. It's peeled.
Great after
So,
a
garlic number 2.
stressful day at work.
It is. We're just gonna have garlic for dinner tonight. I think you shot some across the kitchen too.
Awesome.
Man, you've had a rough morning, huh?
Oh, tell me.
Hey now, wait a minute.
Hey. All right.
I come on a cooking show. Okay, so do you want me to mince that up for you real quick?
Yeah,
Or
would
you
you?
kind of tell us
Sure.
what the next step is?
We need 6 leaves.
6 leaves, okay. I have a basil cutting trick
Chopped.
that I can show you.
Oh, great.
A chiffonade,
I
technical
like
term.
it. I like it.
Roll them up like that. like a little cigar or pencil, as my daughter would call it. Oh, and then just run your knife through it.
Nice.
And it's gonna make nice, fine little strips, and then I go through and do another chop. So if you wanna finish that up.
That's great, yeah. Sure. Okay.
And then our next step is our tomatoes.
Our tomatoes.
Oh, and I'm gonna take them out of the bowl, and we'll just put them back in here as you go.
Okay.
Does that work?
Sounds good.
And if you get tired of dicing, I can help. So, how much of everything do we have here?
Okay, so we've got a teaspoon of salt.
Okay.
Got a half a teaspoon of pepper.
Okay.
Teaspoon of the balsamic vinegar.
All right. So just dump them in.
Just dump it all in.
And this is white balsamic vinegar.
Correct.
Okay. Okay.
And then we have our olive oil here.
And how much olive oil do we have? A
So we
fourth
got
of a
about
cup.
a quarter of a cup.
Okay. Ooh, fancy. Okay.
And with the salt, you can kind of salt to taste because the tomatoes will absorb some of that.
All right, so then we have our garlic
Yep,
and our.
we're going to put our garlic and our basil in, and then we're all set.
Sprinkle that in.
Yeah. Put that in. All right. And you just stir it all together.
So where can we find the Health Journal?
You can find the Health Journal if you're in Williamsburg. It gets direct mail to a lot of our customers in Williamsburg, a lot of our people there. Or you can find it in various doctor's offices, hospital systems, vitamin shops, gyms, other fitness facilities,
Is
grocery
it something
stores.
can you subscribe to it?
You absolutely can subscribe to the Health Journal.
All right, well, this smells delicious.
It
So
does.
From here, where do we go?
All right, so from here we're just gonna spoon some of the ingredients onto the bread, and then we'll have everything ready to go on the
I
baguette.
have a very fancy platter.
Ooh, very nice.
So we can put some of these on there. It's all about presentation, right?
It is.
Great, well, we're done.
All right. Great.
Now we get the fun part. We get to taste it. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna, which one looks easy? This one looks easy.
Yeah,
Oh,
go
it
for
smells so good. And I love all of the colors. You can see the beautiful red tomatoes and that bright green basil. The garlic, this could be dangerous. This is really good.
Oh, sure.
I don't know if you can hear that crunching. That is really delicious. What a great recipe.
Tomatoes, the fresh tomatoes. They taste so good.
I can absolutely see why this is one of your favorites.
Thank you.
Well done. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for joining us today. I'm going to
My
put
pleasure.
this down for a minute. So don't forget to check out the Health Journal. You can either get the print publication or you can go online to thehealthjournals.com. We had a great time. When we come back, the executive chef from Get Fresh Cafe is going to show us an entree you do not want to miss. So stay with us.